I'm David Kelvin. I'm a professor here at Dalhousie University. I do emerging infectious disease research. I became very interested in infectious disease and pandemics during the SARS pandemic. The interesting thing about pandemics is each one has its own unique features. And while there's some similarities, there can be wild differences that cause major problems on a global scale. My home base is here in Dalhousie University. There's a group of other scientists here who have similar interests as I do, and we work very well as a team. So this is our home base, but we know that infectious diseases doesn't have a home base. COVID-19, the virus is very similar to SARS-1. So many of the things that we learned back then, including how to make the vaccine, is directly applicable today. By doing research over time, we gain experience, knowledge, and the ability to take that information and guide us to the questions we're going to ask today. There are many unique features about COVID-19 that have to be addressed. The different sociologies throughout the world may play an important role in transmission of disease. In addition to that, the different ethnicities throughout the world, probably there's some genetic elements for responsiveness to disease as well. And we just simply don't understand those. Some countries on the socioeconomic side that have very limited resources, we find that there is a different burden of illness in those countries. And you can't study that from afar. You need to be there. You need to understand the dynamics of what's actually taking place. That's one of the reasons we built this international team. Understanding the sociology of a population is as important as understanding the pathogen. COVID-19 presents a very special problem for us. Thousands of people who are being infected. The number of deaths is rapidly rising. We need answers to questions, and we need those answers today. The only way we're going to do it is by conducting research. Research Nova Scotia has really stepped up on this one. They've matched a good portion of the funds that we receive from CIHR and the potential for an additional $400,000 investment partnering with Dalhousie Medical Research Foundation has given us the opportunity to expand not only the number of patients that we could look at for biomarkers, but also expand the scope of the research projects that are taking place. We need to position ourselves so that we have a standing army of infectious disease specialists who are there constantly. I'm very optimistic. I think these are very difficult times, and I think right now we're facing an enormous crisis. And that crisis is, of course, brought many people together, and it's also scared many people. But I'm always optimistic. I always think that the challenge can be overcome. This is a team. This is a team sport. This is something that we really need everybody engaged and everybody to recognize that we each have a role to play in the success story. We're all in this together.